Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of RV Tips and Trips. In my last video I alluded to trying to come to a decision about our solar, either get solar panels to go on the roof of the RV or to maybe get a portable solar system. So this time I've opted to go with a what they call a suitcase solar system. Just because it was easy to do. You don't have to worry about putting holes in the roof, and it only takes a few minutes to set up. So this one here is the Zamp solar system, and it's 200 watts. Very easy. Comes in this really nice case. Open that up. And then the top of the unit, it says Zamp Solar. So you tip that up like that. Real sturdy handle, very nice construction, aluminum frames, a locking latch right here. So we undo the latch. And then open that up. So I'm going to do is take this out and I'm going to have it face the sun. Now it weighs about 50 pounds. Now there are, here I'll turn this around so you can see, there are two legs that extend out, just like that. I really like the construction of this. It seems to be well made. This is made in the USA, in Oregon. Alright. So I'm going to set this up facing towards the sun. There we go. It does come with clips to clip to your battery. Plugs in on one end, the connector. 16 feet with the cable with the plug on the end. Now, if you bought an RV that has the Zamp connector already on the side, you can just plug this in right into the RV. There is a charge controller built into this, and I'll show you that in a little bit. If you have the Furrion system, then you're going to need to get this adapter, which is sold separate, which goes from the Zamp system to the Furrion. So these just plug in like that. So this whole thing is plug and play, real easy to do. Alright, so then we'll go ahead and plug this into the side of the trailer. Okay, so there's that. Now when you first set this up in the sun, it shows actually what it's saying right now is an error message that it's not connected to a battery. It's flashing battery right there. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in. And as soon as I plug it in, it will go through a self-test. And we just take this and plug it in right there. Alright. So this 200 watt unit, by the way, can put out actually 12 amps. So alright, so it's showing it's putting out some voltage. And there's the current, 11.6 amps, and then it shows you amp hours because we just plugged it in, so it doesn't show anything there yet. So it shows that it's charging. The blue light over here is charging, and it shows the condition of the battery. So this can charge. This is a 5-stage charger, by the way. So there's, you know, the bulk charging and battery conditioning and then a float charge as well. So it helps maintain your batteries in peak condition. This can work with the flooded cell kind of batteries, AGM, lithium. So we got to select a battery type, otherwise you'd mess things up. So you press and hold this button for 3 seconds, and now it flashes, and we hit this button till it cycles around the calcium, LTO, gel batteries, and AGM. AGM is what I have, so I'll go ahead and accept that by hitting the amp volt button. It's nice you have this swing up bracket, so you don't have to go crawling on the ground to see what it's doing. So battery voltage going up, 11.6 amps. I'd say that is pretty darn good. Whew, nice. All right, so she's charging the batteries. Very simple. I mean, setup time, less than 5 minutes. Okay, so why did I decide to go with the portable solar system by Zamp? Well, the ease of hooking this up was real appealing. You know, to build the system, you know, put it up on the roof, make holes, or get a suitcase. And the thing with the suitcase solar panel system is that you can move the panels around, kind of chasing after the sun to get maximum output. I did get up to a little over 12 amps out of this 200 watt setup, which was pretty impressive. So I'm quite happy with that output. So it's portable. If you got rid of your rig and got another rig, you don't have to get another system. You just take it with you. Very easy to set up. Like I said, with just a few minutes is all it took to have that up and running. So that was the big plus. And I'm hoping that this works out and I don't need anything else. But you know, later on I could decide to put some solar panels on the roof. The thing is, when you got panels up on the roof, they're flat, and then early in the day and late in the day, you're not getting too much output on the solar panels because of the angle of the sun relative to the panel. Where here, we can just keep the panels pointed right at it and get maximum output. So before, with the size battery bank that we have, I could go 3 days before I had to run the generator to charge the batteries back up. But if you got the solar panels out, I can probably stretch that to a week before I need the generator. That's what I'm hoping for, and hopefully that's what will happen. But so it was cost effective and easy, you know. And right now, you know, being retired, I like going the easy route. The only drawback is, of course, if you stop over at a Walmart or something, you're not going to put the panels out, so you're not going to be charging anything then. Also, when you drive down the road, when you have panels on the roof, the panels are still charging the batteries, which you won't have the benefit of that. But the truck trickles the batteries too, so I'm not so worried about that. One drawback is you got to watch that if you got gusty winds, that they doesn't catch the solar panels and flip them down on the ground, because you could break the panels. But I'm thinking a couple of sandbags down on the legs will help alleviate that problem. So, okay, so as a footnote to this, I mean, I love these panels. They're great. They're well made, but things can go wrong. And for the average person, they don't know what the performance should be on these. And so I want to let you know that when I got this, I bought this at a discount solar here in Quartzsite. These are available online at Amazon, but I got a blowout deal on this 200 watt setup. But I bought it there and set it up, and I noticed I was only getting 6 amps with the sun being up high.
And I was thinking to myself, that just seems to be about half of what it should be. Facing direct sunlight, it's midday, and I was only getting at, best a little over 6 amps. So what I did was I had Kathy cast a shadow on the left panel, this panel here, and it had no effect on the output of the setup. And then I had her move over and block the sunlight, just cast a shadow on this panel, and the output went to 0, which was telling me that this left panel here was not putting out anything. It wasn't working. So I thought, there could be a bad connection. There are junction boxes on the back side of this. But you know what? I was not going to tear into it because I only just bought it yesterday. So I brought it back down, and they took a look at it, and sure enough, in the junction box on this one panel, the wire became disconnected. So they fixed it, and now it puts out over 12 amps with peak sunlight, so really good. Overall, the panels are great. I think it's going to work out. If it can crank out 60, 70 amps during the course of the day, I think we'll be just fine. So I think it's a lot more convenient than installing panels up on the roof. I can just chase the sun at various points in the day to get maximum output. So I like it. So we'll continue to use it. And so at this point, if you've got any questions, just put them down in the comments, and I'll do the best I can to get back with you. Until next time, happy camping. Thomas says thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Until next time, happy camping.